Hey guys, X-Fox here, and again, this is going to be a quick tutorial slash guide on how I was able to beat the estates here. I'll show you guys on a map on where it's at. So what I did here is when I actually got here is I didn't have a key for the front door, or that front gate right there. So if you get a key somehow, let me know where you get it. I was sent here on a mission and I just didn't have a key, so I decided to swim around the side here and actually come up through the back way. So here, you're going to fight some decently strong mercenaries. I mean, these guys, I think, are all wearing heavy armor. They're all pretty much damage dealers. So, for me, I think I was level 29 when I came here. So, these guys, you can see, could take 4 or 5 hits from my guy pretty easily. So, I do recommend bringing a companion when you come here. There's a few spots in here where you're going to fight 3 or 4 dudes at the same time. And if you're wearing like light armor and you just can't outrun them, you're probably going to get owned. So here I come up here, and one of my missions up here was to burn down these beehives. And so at first I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to harvest some of that stuff to get the bees to come out and then attack something, or what? So here I was trying to beat them down, but I said, oh, you know what? I'm supposed to burn them down. There's a nice 2-for-1. Anyway, so here, what I was gonna do is let's figure, okay, let's burn it down. Let's do a little fire's breath on them to burn them down. So I did 1. I'm only supposed to do 3, but I was figuring, okay, what else do I got that can burn these? Oh yeah, that's right. I got the destruction, whatever it is, fire flames or whatever. There we go. So I can go ahead and do those. Burn these things up. So there we go, burnt 3, but I was like, you know what? I might as well burn the rest. It's no biggie, right? Perfect. So burn those, and you can see here now a bunch of dudes are coming after my guy. We got 4 dudes I think they're going to be coming up here. We'll see them cruise around the corner here in a second. There they are. And this is why I recommend bringing somebody here to help you out, because a lot of these dudes will beat your guy down. I just continue to swing, and my guy does damage in an arc, so a couple guys in front of me is not too difficult here. So again, just going to beat these guys down as best as I can. And again, they didn't really put up a chance. I mean, just swinging and hacking these guys down here. Yeah, no one can save them. They're all toast. Boom. So you can see he hit both those guys at the same time and then knocked him down. He was trying to hide in the bush there because he was scared. Anyway, took a quick look at what they got, and they really didn't have anything all that great for me to take. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to this house here. And I've never been here before. This is, again, this was all a quest. This is my first time at this particular level. So I figured, hey, I'm going to go ahead and record this and show you guys how to clear this area, just in case if any of you guys were curious. So you could hear my Leonis or whatever her name is finally catching up here. So here you see that bridge right there. I'm going to go over and take a look at it. That's the bridge that I swam under and went up on the side of that area over there. So I swam under and went up that side of the cliff, just so you guys know where I went in. But I think there's other ways that you guys can get into this place. Especially you'll see if you do what I do here in reverse, it's actually easy. So you can see here, this is an expert lock. I didn't want to sit here and have you guys sit through it and get bored with it, so me breaking 50 locks, so I went ahead and just cut. In here, of course, you're going to fight a bunch of dudes, a bunch of mercenaries that are all pretty tough. You can actually, again, get into this building by going in through the sewers and then coming up instead of going from the top down. So here, again, I'm going from the top down and just basically beating all the dudes up in here. I was like, I'm not going to go in there yet. I got to go help out here. And I land a nice blow on the wrong person. It happens. So here I'm going to beat these dudes down. Go ahead and just land a devastating blow. See, that should have chopped that dude in half. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and head upstairs here. So again, you're going to find a few pockets of mercenary dudes in here. They're all not going to be tough. The most I think you'll fight at one time is going to be 2. But here, again, just beating all these guys down. Absolutely no problem. While she's beating my guy down. I wasn't quite sure where to go. I know this building is actually quite large here. So go ahead and beat him down. And I'm getting close to the guy that I want to look for. Again, here's another lock. I didn't want to go in it yet because I wasn't quite sure if that's where I was supposed to go. So I took just a quick look around in here. You can see all these mercenaries. No problem. Just keep beating them down. But this could possibly be difficult for a mage, especially because this is like a lot of close quarter combat type stuff. So it might be a little difficult for a mage. Gonna check out those steel daggers there. I was looking around on the wall, seeing if there's anything that I could take. Nothing all that great. Again, once you kill the dude up along the wall there, or really you don't have to kill him. You can just talk to him. I sort of cut past it because he was just talking a bunch of gibberish. I didn't have high enough speech to go. I didn't have high enough speech, unfortunately, to persuade him to give me the key. So I went ahead and killed him. So again, I'm heading on my way out here. And I was trying to figure out, okay, I'm like, where do I go now? Do I go, back down the stairs? But they want me to go into, I think, the cellar room is what it's called, since you basically beat the key out of that one dude here. So here, just looking around, I'm going to go ahead and hook around all the way around here and go into this locked room over here, or this room that needed a key. You see, I'm level 29. Not too high. I know a bunch of you guys out there are super higher, so... You're going to go down here. You're going to fight a few more of these mercenaries here. You're going to fight, a few pockets of resistance of them, but again, no big deal. See, lots of pockets of dead ones there. Just beat them down. So again, I think that's the biggest resistance you're going to find right there are those dudes. I mean, again, you fight little pockets of them, of one or two of them. Might be tough for a mage, but for my guy, it's pretty easy. Here was another door. I was thinking, okay, maybe this door hooks down and around, but I was like, oh, it just has a chest with some weak gold in it. I see some boots on the wall, but those boots for me were super weak, so I didn't want to take them. And I'm going to continue to find how I get down into this cellar, is what it looks like. So here... Just trying to follow it, trying to figure this out. This lady won't get out of my way. So here again, getting close here, finding the way down to that cellar. And I don't recommend going out to Skyrim just like I did because you're going to have to go back inside anyway. So what I did is I cut and found my way to the lower cellar here to where I was supposed to go. And again, we're going to go into the basement here and just get a little bit deeper into the caves here. So you're going to fight two of them here, but these guys are still, again, pretty easy to beat. Two of them should absolutely no problem, and a mage should have had a great jump on these guys here. And she gives them a nice, good, a good hacking and slashing on the way down there. So again, moving deeper into these basements here. And there's going to be not a lot of resistance, just one or two dudes down here that you have to fight in a row, but no biggie. So you can see just no problem here killing these dudes when they come up here. You can see a lot of that stuff on the floor, so I was not going to catch or cast Fire Breath here. Check this out. Wonk. Head's gone. Anyway. So we're going to keep moving down here. We're getting close to the actual item that we need. Here we go. It's inside that safe. It's like a note. And I'll go ahead and pick up the bill of sale as well as the gold. Now you can go back and complete your quest. I went ahead and opened up this this treasure chest here. There's some goodies in it, like 11 gold. Picked up a few coin purses and sacks or whatnot. And here you can keep going, or you can go ahead and continue down into the estates. So this is the way you could have reversed gone in here. You didn't have to go the way that I did, but you will fight a lot of these skewer rats or whatever these things are called. So if you guys do have any questions or anything, definitely guys go ahead and send me a quick post, and I'll see if or send a comment, and I can see if I can answer any questions you have. But this whole level should be fairly easy. So there's a few more rats in here you got to find. You find your way out, it'll put you outside. So again, definitely comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks again for watching, guys.